Welcome back. Joining us this morning is Joan Lawrence, the Toy Industry Association's official toy safety mom. Joan, thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
You travel all over the country to talk about this stuff.
I do, and actually internationally too, because toy safety is so important, and with the long summer days and kids out of school, it's even more important now.
So in your line of work, you've seen a lot of things go wrong.
That's right.
All right. So tell us, what can go wrong with toys?
Well, toys, you never know how a kid's going to react with a toy. They're invented by adults, but we don't know how kids think, so we need to try and think ahead of the kids. We have great standards in this country, and we have mandatory testing for everything sold here. But there are some things that parents need to know and parents can do to make sure when they bring a toy home, it's still safe.
All right, before we get into all of the toys, so the days of lead, from toys coming from overseas, those days are over? Can you tell me that or no?
Toys can come into this country from anywhere in the world, but no matter where it comes from, it has to have been tested to our strict U.S. standards before it ends up in the store shelves by law. And
that's happening now?
That's right.
And a few years ago, we had some issues, but they're pretty much done.
We did. We have some new laws since then and some mandatory standards and testing. So parents can feel very comfortable that the stuff they see on toy shelves now complies with our tough U.S. standards.
And you've brought some toys for us that are pretty safe.
That's right.
For parents to buy.
These are all safe as long as you're doing one thing first, and that's always checking the age on the product and matching it to the age of the child.
Okay.
We all think that our child's advanced, but that age on the product is about the developmental abilities of a child at a given age, not how smart a child is. Okay. So you really want to pay attention to that.
Give us an example of this, because I know that, what age group is this? Because I know some older kids use scooters too. But so give us an example.
This one is typical for 6 and up. And then I'll show you in this package, for example, down here we have an age grade of 6+. You really want to pay attention to that. That's another example of a toy for children 6 and above. But you always look for that number, whatever it is, on the package and match it to the age of the child.
So what do they do that's different than let's say for someone who's younger than 6 years old? What is it that's different?
Well, their center of gravity is lower, and so it's different for that. The height of the toy is built for the age of the child. Their balance is different. Developmentally, they're not the same, and so that's why you have to pay attention.
Okay.
But whenever you have a scooter or a skate or roller skates, you always want to make sure you have the helmet, of course, and the knee pads and the elbow pads and even the gloves. There are a lot of things that parents need to remember. Supervision in the summer is so important. Pools, any body of water, whether it's a kiddie pool or a lake or a pond or any kind of swimming pool, make sure you watch children around that. They can be drawn to pools. They see a toy near a pool, they want to go after it. You got to make sure you keep toys away from them too.
Yeah, pool safety is very important, no matter how small the water can be, right? No matter
that's right.
Pool safety is very important.
Even 2 inches of water can be a threat to a very young child.
Okay, you brought some balloons. Is there an age on balloons, or this is just decoration for us?
There is an age on balloons, but most people don't pay attention to it. It's actually the age of 8. And the issue is small balloons, broken pieces of balloons, can be a serious choking hazard to young children. So whenever you have balloons after the party, after the water balloon fight, which is so fun in the summer, scoop up the pieces so that a child can't choke on them or put them in their mouth.
You also brought a tent with you. I wanted to show the tent here. Now, that's the tent I've ever seen.
It's an easy pop-up tent. It is so great when children need a break from hot summer sun. It's a great place to have indoor, or you can use these indoor or outdoor, a little break from the intense sun of the summer. Yeah,
so is there an age of, this is for younger kids, obviously.
These you can use for infants right up through probably 8 years old.
Okay. All right. Now, is there anything in here that this is just a...
This is actually a toy storage unit, and storage is so important because a lot of the injuries we see are from trips and falls, believe it or not, even to adults. They trip over a toy, they get hurt. So this can help kids, teach them to put their toys away, and that goes so far in preventing injuries.
All right, Joan Lawrence, very good advice. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me
this morning. Thank you for traveling all the way here to talk to us. We appreciate it.
I was glad to. We have great weather here.
I know, right? It's beautiful.
It's easy.
Thank you so much. And all of this on our website at WNYT.com. Joan, again, thank you so much for stopping by. Big Board Sports is up next.